everyone. So why is it that so many people go on a diet, they get the results, they reach their goals, but in 6 months, maybe years, they gain it back and add on more? So why is it so hard to continue to do what's good for us? And why do we keep bouncing back and doing the things that don't serve us and that are not suitable for us? Hello, everyone. I'm Maria Kronk, and I'm an integrative health coach. I'm also a nutritional culinary instructor, and I love to help people get to their healthiest self. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some things that keep you stuck and actually how our brains may actually be wired to continue to do the things that we don't want to do. And I'm going to be sharing with you some simple things that you can do to change those patterns for lasting results. So check out my video and hear the details. Also, if you like what you hear, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and then every time a new video comes out, you will be notified. This will help me get more exposure to my video. More people will see my video as well. And be sure to share it with your friends. So, on with the video. Most of us know that we need to eat real whole foods. We need to eat less processed, less starchy foods. And most of us know that we need to be more active. So knowing that, what is stopping us from maintaining that? And what have people that have done this successfully, what are they doing differently that has kept this healthy lifestyle for years? Diets don't deal with our habits and our relationship with food. Many people gain that motivation that they need to start their healthy goal, but motivation isn't enough. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a giant wound. It just doesn't work. We need to get to the root of the problem. What habits, what beliefs, what perceptions are holding us back and stopping us from getting to that healthy state and staying healthy? I believe it all starts between your, in here, but between your ears. And that is our brain. Our thoughts and our words. I bet if you interviewed every single person that is successful, you would realize that they have specific habits, they have specific mindsets that enable them to see the success and keep the success that they are currently doing. I love that Bible verse that says, as a man thinks, so is he. That's so powerful. Proverbs 23:7. There is so much power in our words and our thoughts. Did you know that scientists actually say that we create neural pathways in our brain from the dominant thoughts that we have and we hold? And it is what we become and what we do, these neural pathways. It's crazy. They also say that these neural pathways can actually be altered. They can be altered, they can be rerouted. We can create healthy new neural pathways that will overpower the existing negative pathways. It happens with repetition. The most frequent, loud, strongest messages are the ones that overpower and dominate. They're the ones that our brain takes and forms neural pathways. Our brains don't judge right and wrong. It doesn't matter to it. All its job is to store the data, store the information. Our brains doesn't know truth and lies. What it hears the most and the strongest, those dominant messages, they won't be archived and they won't be stored as unimportant. They're going to be right front and center. And these habits and thinkings can actually be disastrous if you're constantly feeding it lies and unkind thoughts to yourself. This thinking can actually keep you in bondage. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about these things. Philippians 4:8. That is a powerful verse, and it's so true. How do we change this negative pattern? The first thing is to take a little bit of time and listen. So I'm not saying a ton of time, a little bit of time. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pay attention to what you were saying and what you were thinking throughout the day. And an excellent trigger to remind yourself to stop and pay attention is when you start to feel a negative emotion. When you start to feel sad or angry or depressed, that's a good trigger to say, wait a second, stop. What am I saying to myself? Stop, listen, and start asking yourself questions. It's really helpful to write these down if you can. Really helpful. It's not totally necessary, but you may just remember them, but there's power in writing this stuff down and journaling this. But that's just a side note. So Romans 12:2 says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So you can actually transform your life by renewing your mind. Here are some simple daily practices that helps you transform your mind. Take 5 minutes in the morning. I'm not talking about a long time. We're talking 5 minutes. Look in the mirror and then, okay, so you've been thinking about throughout the day, what are those thoughts you've been asking? You're either writing it down or you're remembering it. Remember, every time you feel a negative emotion, it's kind of like a trigger. So pull out those notes you took or that memory that you remember. What were those thoughts? And as you're looking in the mirror, recall what lies and harsh words have you been saying to yourself. Think about this one. Would you say those same lies and thoughts to your child or to your best friend? If you keep telling yourself that you're ugly and you're fat and veggies are rabbit food and I hate exercise, you're going to continue on this pattern. You're going to believe it. It's going to be a neural pathway. It's going to be a strong pattern and habit, and you can continue on that pathway. You're going to continue being that person because you're going to believe it, because you say it all the time and you think it all the time. So what you need to do is take those lies and those negative thoughts, and you need to flip-flop them and say the opposite in a truth statement. I'm going to talk more about that in a second. So how can we reword that statement? Begin to talk to yourself like you would your child or your best friend. Keep doing this exercise in front of the mirror, whether it's 21 days, 60 days, 100 days, it doesn't matter. Just keep doing it until you start to believe it. Like I said, repetition is crucial, and it will actually form the strong messages are actually going to form neural pathways in your brain, and the negative ones are going to lessen and lessen as you focus on them less and less. This is really powerful, guys. Here are some examples of thoughts that can help you with your health goals. But here's a note. When you say these, say them in the present tense and say them in the first person. So here's some examples. I am happy about having a healthier body and weight. I am happy about having a healthier body and weight. Instead of saying, oh, you're so ugly and you're so fat, flip-flop it. I am happy about having a healthier body and weight. I love seeing my transformation. I am excited or static about discovering what exercise I can do that I enjoy so that I can make it a part of my everyday lifestyle. I am transforming my mind by renewing my mind. One good thing, it's always good to meditate on scripture as well, that Romans 12:2 that says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The Bible is a powerful tool, and it's definitely, those words are very powerful. So meditating on that and saying that scripture over and over again is very powerful as well. Here's another one. I am so happy to see my body healthier and leaner in the months ahead. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you like this video, again, like it, subscribe to my channel. hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when all my new videos come out, and share it with your friends. I would appreciate that. Also, if you want to see my latest simple, healthy recipes, I have a lot of keto lately, low carb type of recipes lately, but there's just filled with all kinds of whole, healthy food recipes in my Facebook group. I have a link in the description. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.